Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. The update has come in, the Arcane Hallows update. I was quite excited to show this off yesterday. It rolled out at about 1 p.m. Eastern or so, and started a stream, and I've just been having internet issues of the worst kind, and really from a timing standpoint it wasn't great. But you know, as I say that, when is a good time to have internet issues these days, right? So anyway, I've got to do the pre-recorded version. I love hanging out with you all. Yesterday I had Meisuko and VenomousAK and Calirex. They were all nice enough to show up right away in the beginning, and then of course the stream pretty much crapped out soon after. So anyway, it is what it is. I've talked to the ISP. They're going to come out, look at the outside line, and I'm hoping that fixes it. And then in addition to that, I have a new modem on the way, a DOCSIS that'll do up to probably 600 megs down and at least 20 megs up from the ISP that I have, so I've got to do a speed increase too. And I'm hoping at the end of all of that this will all be sorted and we'll be good to go. Can get some streams going again, because that's really the way to do it. Really enjoy hanging out with everybody that way. Such great people in this community. Alright, so we've got a trait right now where food will damage us, but because of that, we get a fantastic boost to gold where they're worth 22 apiece. That's gigantic, especially when we start running into these larger treasure chests. So anyway, that's my story. Otherwise, I'd be doing this live for you all. We'll get back to that soon. I'm excited though, because this weekend I'll be on Indie Gamer's show. If you want the details, follow the Indie Gamer on Twitter. He is fantastic and true to the name. He focuses on indie games, which I enjoy quite a bit as well. You know, I nailed one of these yesterday. Let's see if we can't do it again here. I think we've got it. There it is. Yeah, we'll take some of those. I like that sound effect that goes along with that. So yeah, we got some good topics. I know Curse of the Dead Gods is going to be one of those topics. I'm probably going to try and talk about Dandy Ace and my experience playing that demo. Very much a Hades type experience. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Some of you probably caught the live stream. But yeah, who knows what else we'll get into. But he's got a good panel of people that are going to be joining that, and I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, Rogue Legacy 2. What an update! What a game! What an update this really was. So at this point, this game is larger now than the original Rogue Legacy, because they've updated and included a new biome as part of that update. This is all new, by the way. They put some new artifacts in here. Well, actually, they call those relics. I haven't used too many of them because you've got to give up health each time, but now there's a new upgrade. It's like my words went straight to God's ears on this. I was asking for a way to make it so where you wouldn't have to give up health every time, and sure enough, the upgrade makes it so where you don't have to give up as much health. I think there's 5 layers to that upgrade where, you know, it's less of a percentage of health each time you boost it. So just a ton of stuff to continue opening it up to enhance future runs. I mean, that's, I keep forgetting. Food hurts us. And that's what it's all about. That's what these games are all about. These roguelites. Roguelikes, rather. I should get familiar with the difference. I'm all about these games right now. Pretty much all I'm playing. Now, can we assume that this is going to give me health? I really hope it does. Okay. Perfect. I didn't think they'd make that one hurt us. New classes that I've opened up so far. We have a assassin class that uses 2 daggers and gets like a almost like a multi-hit out of 1 button press. He does like 3 slashes, so he seems pretty cool. The one that I'm super excited about is the Gunslinger. I used him once last night, and well, Meisuko can attest, because he showed up a little bit to this stream before it crapped out on us again. Really cool class. You know, you've got a gun. There's a reload functionality to the gun where you've got to pause a little bit, wait for the bullets to come back. But I think I'm a big fan. He can shoot in any direction that he wants as well, so big win there. Take a sip of this coffee real quick. I've got some dark matter unicorn blood going today, and quite happy about it. It's a nice espresso type roast. Okay, I think this might be a new area that they just added. She wants some money to permanently unlock the teleporter. I don't think we're going to do that yet. I do think, though, that we'll try and investigate this area if we can. Maybe we don't have the capability yet. Oh, maybe we do. Oh, doggone it. Let's give that another try. I think we can do it. Just gotta be patient. Come on. There it is. Now this, I think this is a new area that we're in right now. Not sure what it's called. I typically play the opening area and then a little bit of time in Axis Mundi lately. But I have not seen the, I guess we'll call it the red area for now. Oh, I didn't even see that. What is that, a photo? Just got attacked by a photo. Alright. This could be a death room. Find out. Oh. Well, I called it. Like that death animation. Now here's the neat thing if you haven't seen this game before. So you get to rank up all these different classes, and when you do, like in this case I got a boost to focus. Those boosts then go across all the different characters. Now this is a brand new trait, vampirism. Play as this character to reveal this trait. I think this is going to be a happy sad if I had to take a guess, and what I mean there is we're probably going to get a boost to health when we kill an enemy, but I bet there's going to be some kind of disadvantage, maybe something to do with standing in light areas. Let's see what happens here. Before that though, let's figure out what we want to upgrade. Got a lot to choose from now. I kind of wanted to work on rune weight, but we don't have enough gold for that, at least from this run. I guess it comes down to vitality or damage boost, and I think in this case we'll go vitality. That is going to leave a little bit of gold. Well, let's see what's available to us. So gain 20% of your weapon damage back as health. I missed that last part. Let's see if we can see what that is. Okay, gain 20% of your weapon damage back as health, but you take 150% more damage. Well, that'll be interesting, won't it? This looks like a new magic power as well. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, maybe like a dark void type thing. No, I don't think there's any new blueprints we can buy. So we're all good over there. But there might be a rune that we need to purchase. Here we go, resolve rune. Getting a resolve bonus. Well, we'll at least buy it, because then that way we're not throwing our gold in the crapper. Oh, we're still gonna, but part of it will go in the safe there. It was funny yesterday when I loaded this up for the first time after the update, because you know, they give you all your gold back. They reset all the upgrades that you had done, and I'm sitting there for a second like, well, wait a second, what were the upgrades I had previously? Couldn't really remember. So I just made some probably different decisions. Definitely wanted to open up the new classes, which I'm hoping we'll get a run in with Gunslinger. Maybe we'll get one named Roland. That would be a nice coincidence, wouldn't it? Okay. So far, this vampirism trait is pretty decent. I mean, I know we're going to get more damage done to us, but this isn't bad now. What are we talking about over here? Switch gear, gain 5% weapon damage, reduce resolve. Quick strikes, deadly combos. Okay, so they would allow us to take the duelist sword, if I'm understanding that right, which we don't need that. It's a good weapon, but I like the wide arc on this one. Another thing they changed up that I'm really happy with is they call out, okay, you just saw it right there, they call out the crits a lot better now. They highlight them in that that red ink, almost like you know, the old days of Batman, that TV show where they'd highlight the punches and the kicks. That's what it reminds me of, at least. I really like the visual call out they did there. Got another quick sip of coffee here. Keep this thing moving. All right. Got to keep gas in the tank, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see here. A guide for the stars. Costs 35 resolve. So I guess we just got to go with it. Let's go with it. Let's see what we got here. A guide for the stars. Gain 10% more magic damage per enemy defeated. Bonus lost when hit. Okay. Hey, why not? Truth be told, I'm not even entirely sure what that resolve does. I've got to look that up. After more than 20 hours of playing this, I don't know what resolve does. It is what it is. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It's the first time I've seen him get caught up in the actual void. I was wondering if there was a button where I could trigger the void mid-flight of the spell itself, but it doesn't look like it, unless it's a different button than the one to cast it. So I know about the 2 new classes, a lot more upgrades. They did put in a new type of challenge room that kind of looks like a reddish-orange portal. If we happen upon it, I'll definitely do it because I finished it and it awarded me with a bunch of silver bars, which we're going to need eventually for some of the advanced gems that we'll want to open, and the armors and weapons as well, the different blueprints that you find. The blacksmith requires it as a currency. I'll say this run's going pretty good so far. I kind of like this vampirism. You know, you definitely take more damage, but it seems to be that you get it right back just by killing the guys. That's a big boy. So I'll be honest, you know, so far, I don't see anything that I dislike with this update. I mean, I've really enjoyed the game so far, just playing the Far Shores update, and you know, this seems really great. About 2 hours into it, you know, and I know I'm just kind of covering the same areas over and over as you do in roguelikes, but it's a very gratifying loop. You know, it just feels good. You don't have to think too much once you've you know, played it for a while and figured things out. It's just a very very chill experience. Definitely a great game for streaming, you know. I tried streaming Divinity Original Sin. It's one of the first games I tried streaming because I really just started this this adventure in live streams. And of course, Meisuko was nice enough to show up, and it was just really hard to keep up with, you know, everything you've got to read in that game, and then try to be attentive to the chat. You know, you just end up feeling a little bit like a jerk if you can't respond to people because you're over-focusing on the game. And that's at least the way I like to do it. I think if I can't talk coffee and food and gaming news with people and all that jazz, you know, what's the point? What's the point of doing them live? You know, I could just do them this way. The community just brings something to it. I've been blown away time and time again by just the people out there that I've met on the Twitters and the YouTubes and all of it. Just some really kind, tremendous people out there. And we all need that, right? After going through everything. All right. Let's go back through. So we've actually got some areas that we didn't get to, and yeah, I've never been like a completionist type, but know, with this game, I like to maximize on the gold opportunities before I run into the Axis Mundis of the world. That was that next area, because it does get more difficult. And yeah, if you can come out of a run with some upgrades, it makes all the difference for your next run. But I'm excited for more people to get their hands on this game when it goes full release. Indy was asking me about the timeline the other day, and I think I had said something about, you know, the June-August period. I remember hearing something like that previously, and you know, to be honest, I don't know if that's accurate anymore. I think they're really putting the time in and doing it right. You know, this early access experience has been phenomenal so far. If you're somebody that's jazzed up about these types of games, I'd tell you don't wait. You know, get in there now. It's a beefy game. Okay. And it gives you something to look forward to as well. I mean, I was really jazzed up about the update rolling out. I was in Cellar Door Games Discord chat, and you know, this one person was talking about how their kid got up in the morning and said, "Happy Rogue Legacy 2 Day." It's happening. So yeah, you know, you like hearing that. Alright, let's go here, and we'll just knock out these handful of areas that are left. Okay, grab that. I think we've timed this right. Yep. Okay, and then we're gonna, let's see, are we gonna go over there? Yeah, I guess we are. I have that right? Yeah. Okay. No. Wrong turn. At Albuquerque. To the shock of nobody, I have never been great when it comes to navigating in games or in real life. I am the guy that you should not take directions from. Alright, I'm trying to figure this out. I don't see a path to doing this. I think we need maybe a double jump that we haven't yet earned. So we'll, okay, I know what that one does. It gives extra health when you eat food. Pandora's Bargain. I don't know. I'd say things are going well enough where we don't have to dabble in these things for right now. The Stygian Study. Ah, okay. We were here last time. It just looks a lot different because we don't have the old style view anymore. Let's see if we can nail this in one try. There we go. What is that? Okay, that's interesting. This guy's just gonna hang out here. What does he do when he... Oh, alright, well, maybe don't stand there. That was really smart. Oh, is that a man-eating chest? I think that's what that was. Wow, I didn't know they did. Now, wait a second. Is this an indication that this is also a man-eater? Because look at the map, upper right. We know this is a real chest. I think we can assume this is a man-eater, so we're going to do that. There we go. Wow, those take a few hits. Oh, there, okay. And those look like poison coins, maybe? Yeah, I used to be into 3D printing. The library by me, is that a metal slime of some kind? The library by me has a 3D printer, and I found a template for a mimic chest. And I actually 3D printed it, and then I fell down the rabbit hole for a little bit. I bought a Dremel and was really prepared to go all out. And then I just kind of put it down as far as the hobby goes. Alright, let's check these doors out here. Oh, jeez. Alright. Guess we're not checking those doors out. Let's see what this has to say. Definitions of shifts, anchors. Okay, when a set of rooms, buildings, even landscapes suddenly become displaced. Alright, basically everything that happens. And the anchor will lock it into play, which we know about that. We've got that as an option now. Okay, fair enough. Let's see here. Okay. Defeat all enemies. We can do that. We usually do okay at these. We might end up with a juicy blueprint. So I guess this is the lever that like turns on the event, which is new. Oh boy, maybe this isn't going to go well. Oh wow. Oh boy. Well, I think we did okay from a gold collection standpoint. That vampirism just, I think it got us in the end. We were getting whacked around just a little bit too much. What do we got here? 2,700. Oh, we should be able to find an upgrade. Oh, look who it is. Alright, so we've got the Gunslinger. Let's go with the Gunslinger. Let's see. Obsessive crushing disorder. Breaking things restores mana. And then we've got an antique Coas shell. Resolve minus 35%. Well, let's give it a try because I do want to show off the Gunslinger. However, it's going to have to be next time because I have to jump at this point. So let's make a selection here real quick. We can't boost the rune weight, which is what I'd really like to do. So in the meantime, in absence of being able to do that, let's go with this, and we'll keep working that that vitality boost. Apparently, there's affordable items out here. My guess is that it's going to be. Oh, it's not going to be a rune. I bet they're talking about the architect and locking that into play, which I don't think we want to do. I guess we'll just toss that money in the safe. But remember, I was talking about when you upgrade a class, that bonus that you're seeing to the right there transfers across all of the different characters, which is really cool. So you all have been great, and I'm sorry that right now I can't do the live shows, but it just makes more sense to hold off on that right now. So here's what we're going to do. I'll put this video out there. We'll get this internet back in working order where we can trust it a little bit more. And then we'll get back to the live shows eventually. So you all take care. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and do me a favor. Grab that gun of yours or that sword of yours. Just blast that that like button so that it can help the video get out to others. And we'll see you next time, folks. You take care. Bye.